Hi, this is Hiren. I'm here doing training from scrum.org, the Professional Scrum Foundation course for one of the largest database company. We are just done with this 2 days training, and I'm here with my students, and I'm just going to pose them a question about what is it that they learned in the past 2 days, and what is it that they want to take forward in the upcoming in Monday, and what are they going to do differently starting Monday. Yeah. So go ahead, guys. All yours.
So the way you explained about how to break down a feature or a requirement into stories and then how to assign story points, I think that is a key takeaway for us, and we would probably be able to better uh, uh, judge a story before picking it up. Unless there is a very well-defined acceptance criteria, we will not pick up a story. So now we will be better able to deliver more quality code than we used to. So I think that is a key takeaway for us. This will also help us estimate better. We can estimate our efforts better because we have a more granular breakdown now. So that is for me a key takeaway.
I think we'll be able to, we can identify roles better now. We know what a Scrum Master is supposed to do, we know what a Product Owner is supposed to do. So, and also we'll be more self-organizing now and introduce some sort of a democracy in the team so that people can bring up their points in a more accepting environment.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, one thing we would implement is daily Scrum. We usually exceed 15 minutes, and that we would like to do it like not taking more than 15 minutes.
Okay, you're going to manage the time
Manage
boxes
the
very well.
time
Very good.
boxes.
Very good.
So though we don't follow Scrum in our team, but at least we do get a lot of tasks, and then everything comes with the same priority. Now at least we know which we can prioritize and then break them into stories, and then identify a smaller team within the team as a development team, and then try to implement the Scrum model, and then see how the results are coming out.
Very good. Very good. Do you have any specific thoughts around the course itself, about the Professional Scrum Master course that you went through? Did you like the curriculum as such, the method of training and stuff?
No,
Do you
it
have
was
any specific thought?
wonderful.
It was very engaging as well.
Yeah, we hardly went through any of the theory slides and the boring classroom. It was anything but that. It was very interactive. It was very activity based, and that kind of really helped us. These things will only stay in your memory for a few weeks, but when you act upon it, when you enact the whole thing in front of you, I think it stays with you forever. And I think that's what happened with us. I think we will not be able to forget these keywords, buzzwords, for a very long time. So I think thanks a lot for that, Neeraj.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay, so the first thing that we'd like to do is educate the team that we are in about the benefits of Scrum. So it has really opened the eyes as to what Scrum can do. Plus, we're going to time box and follow the daily sprint meetings kind of religiously, so that we get value out of it. So, plus, the Scrum retrospect meetings, which will help us, what we did wrong and what we're supposed to do going further. That's something that I would like to implement.
Okay, very good.
And basically, the definition of DoD is now we understood the importance of having a detailed explanation about the DoDs, and especially to have a top-down approach to understand high-level DoDs and then detail it down to the lowest level. So once we achieve that, I think the sizing of stories can be more accurate.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, yesterday when we started, we were having question that regarding sizing of task and story, that not every story and task fits in sprint cycle. So how to break it down? So today's class that would help us a lot on that front. And second thing is during the daily scrums, most of the time it happens that the status is on silos. So we'll try to overcome that stuff.
Okay, very good. So you also learned like 5 Scrum values. Yeah. Do you want to talk a bit more about courage, respect? Any thoughts around that?
Yeah, there should be. When we talk about the different roles, in order to act them and play them properly during the team and the Scrum and sprint cycle, if those values are there and imbibed by each and every individual in the team, then it really makes sense and it would be a free flow for the sprint to go.
How difficult or easy is it for you guys to implement the Scrum values on the floor? Like the things like courage, about respect that we are talking about, earning the trust, yeah, building the trust and earning the respect. Are these some things that you think that in this class you learned something that you might want to try it out of going out from here?
Definitely. When we go out, and the way we have been doing is we try to sugarcoat a lot of things. Other guys don't feel bad. So we kind of want to get away from that, but in a very subtle manner, we want to give a feedback.
Definitely it's not going to be easy.
It's
Most of
not
them would be
easy.
inherent,
It's
but
an art,
some of them would be
basically. It's an
still
art.
not so. Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. Any other thoughts on the Professional Scrum Master class that you attended for the last 2 days? Did you get the value out of it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, the actual working in the sprints, did you feel the pressure of what it feels like when you're actually sprinting?
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
When
yes.
we were doing
Okay, very good. Any final thoughts?
I think it's a good course. Everyone should go through it.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Very good.
So for me, the learning from these 2 days is immense. In my team, we have not been even practicing Scrum. So yeah, everything was new. I think I have got some of it to really implement it. I'll probably pick up a small project next time whenever I get it, even though let's say the management doesn't push immediately, I'll pick up a small project, try to implement that project using this model and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's for me like this course is wonderful actually. It gave a very good insights of different roles in the Scrum methodology. Like you take up a Scrum Master or a product owner or a development team. I used to play as a Scrum Master in the Scrum meetings basically. So one of the things I learned is one is not allocating the work to the team, basically to the resources. The developer should himself pick up the task. Second, it's not a command. You're going to ask the updates kind of thing. It's like a self-organizing team, so they have to give the updates. So I'll definitely try it out, these things in the next sprint. That's one thing. And the other thing is today we have gone through that estimation thing, the story point estimation. I think that gives a little bit a good picture of how do you want to estimate user stories.
Mhm.
Okay? And different ways of monitoring or tracking your sprint.
Okay,
Thanks.
sure. What else?
Probably I'll become more self-organizing and try to pull up the task
Okay,
instead of
very
getting
good.
allocated and proper estimation of the time for my task and enhance the productivity, enhance my productivity as such.
Very good, very good. I have been teaching you guys for the past 2 days that I've been talking about this. If I divide the pie, it is like 25% kind of mechanics of Scrum, and then the 75% is mindset change. Any specific thoughts about that that you want to share?
Yeah, so the mindset change happens over time. So I think starting Monday, that's one point that I think I am going to stress on and try to impart to my team as well. The philosophy of Agile methodology and try to implement that mindset change so that we go nearer in the future.
Okay.
So that's very important actually.
Any other specific thoughts on that?
No.
You're good?
Yes.
Okay guys, thank you so much for your thoughts. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah. When we go back to work on Monday, at least I feel that there are certain basic, simple elements that can be implemented right away, and of which I think time boxing is one good concept that can be implemented without a lot of effort going into it, and then again encouraging participation in all these sprint related events, and that's the other key thing that we think can be implemented as a part of our daily work immediately, without a lot of delay. As in encouraging the culture of openness, and again we the Scrum values that we had spoken about, the ability to raise an impediment as soon as one is detected. I think that also is probably very significant. And then again, this may not be possible within a very short span of time, but then the culture, or the mindset change would have to eventually be.
Okay.
I think this actually helps you to more like play as a change agent now, because we have been in waterfall and now we are going to a Scrum thing. So you are actually placed as a change agent, where you try to improvise on how we can change from waterfall to Scrum. And then we have also been going through some sort of Scrum process, but as you pointed out, there are the time boxing thing. I think that's been one of the key elements which has been missing. It's been like you have the after effects of waterfall, even though you are a Scrum, but inside it, it's still a waterfall thing. I think that has to change. I think that the cultural shift and the mindset change, I think that is more important, and hopefully we'll work towards that.
Okay, very good. In the past 2 days, did you have any like aha moments where the bulb just lit? This is something that is new for us.
Yeah, for me actually in our team we were following sprint for one of our features, but now I realized that there was so much which we didn't know. The first thing was self-organizing team, the second thing was pulling the task. I never imagined these things because it's always like tasks are assigned and they are done after that. So pulling the task was a very new concept, and time boxing was another thing I think will be very useful, and these three things I'll work on them from Monday.
It's very nice. Anything else that you want to share?
The sprints which I've worked on a couple of sprints, but the Scrum Master who has done right, they were the same product owners, they were the same Scrum Masters, so we used to have a lot of things. So I think they should identify these things so that they will have an idea, because they don't have any idea what is Scrum, and they are just given this 10 books and they ask them to read and go through the books. That's
okay.
The whole team got that books and we just gone through that. So this type of training will definitely help and planning everything, because what are the time blocks are daily we have in the US time, HP time, that time call at from 9 to 10 and it tracks to 9, sometimes to 11 o'clock is 2 hours, only the normal daily Scrum call. And they discuss the normal issues, technical issues in the call itself, as they don't know what the
what the mechanics of
exactly.
writing the daily scrum.
Those
Yeah.
things needs to be.
Okay.
So, which I will share with them from today.
Okay, very good, very good. Any other final thoughts?
The training was wonderful, and it was, again, just like Scrum is meant to be, it was an empirical and experiential learning experience. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Very nice.